Hello everyone, Simon here. Welcome back to our playthrough of Quake 2 and we're at the boss fight. Pretty much all we need to do now is kill the boss, I believe. Although, so we've been collecting items, right? We have 2 quad damages, we have invulnerability things, and you know, if we need to, we can always just go invulnerable. Go invulnerable and quad damage and just spam BFG shots. We can't do that. I don't know if I want to do that, but we can't do that. Are there secrets on this level? There are no secrets on this level. I mean, there's a bit of ammo though. So I don't know how much help we need to fight the final boss. That's the elevator up. Oh, we're not done. Okay, I mean there's still enemies apparently. And this thing wants to drop me into the lava, so let me save this here. Try not to get dropped into the lava. Alright, and then there's this. Although there's health in the middle there. Do I need that? I don't think so. Sequence completed. I don't need that. Alright. That opens this, and now we are here, and this is probably gonna be the boss right here. Oh, we can't kill him yet. So he just runs away, and we have to press more buttons. Wow. Alright, so let's... Oh, are you kidding me? Oh, I just backed into the lava. Of course I did. Of course I backed into the lava. Alright guys. Eventually we're gonna fight the boss. There's still more death traps. I don't know. There's still death traps here. Alright, eventually we're gonna go fight the boss. Not sure if this is really good pacing in terms of, because I mean I don't think this is good pacing because we're doing just silly crap now instead of okay, so they are those guys. Let me just oh, I didn't mean to step into this, but okay. Oh, what? Why did that miss? And this, look at this. This is just tall enough that you can't slide onto it. It's so... Wait a minute. You can slide onto it. What? Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. I don't even know. I don't really agree with that. Anyway, let me just try not to die here. Why did that miss? Alright, eventually we're gonna press these buttons. Okay. And then this brings us to... Oh, we're back on a space station, on a different space station. There's one enemy here. One secret, one enemy, 2 goals, okay. So I think this, okay, now this should be the boss fight. Escape pod sealed. Okay, this is the escape pod. We have to come back to the escape pod at the end to escape, if you're wondering. And there is a secret somewhere. Where's the secret again? Oh, this normal gravity. It's not even. It's not half gravity. You can hear the guy stomping around upstairs. Where's the secret? I can't remember where the secret is. It's... I don't think it's that hard to find. I just... don't remember where it is, right? It's underneath one of these? Or maybe it's up there. Anyway. Alright, boss fight. Here we go, finally. Ow. Why did that hit me? So the green thing, I believe, is the BFG, which we want to avoid. I'm not even using the quad damage. Not sure if I actually have enough. Ow. Alright, so the first form is dead, and then there's a second form. Oh really? This just insta-locks? This just perma-locks the guy into... well, it doesn't perma-lock it, but it's close. Ooh, wow, hey, I got slightly BFG'd. So let's try not to get BFG'd. And that's it. And that's the boss! How long do I have to escape? I don't think it's very long. So you can come down here. Oh, there's a secret. Found the secret, guys. Oh, the ID gallery. So here are the guys who made the game. Okay. Oh, really? Photo not available. Alright, so there's like John Carmack, and American McGee. And there's a whole lot of familiar names if you know the history of id Software. Anyway, so those are the guys. I mean, these just these guys made the game. So like this game wasn't made by a lot of people. So you know, this was back in a time when quote unquote big budget games required like a dozen people to make them. So oh crap, how do I get out? So these were the back in the days when you don't need a lot of people to make a triple A. It's quote unquote triple A game. I think it is, but it's just not that big, right? Alright, let's get out of here. And that's the end of the game. I don't know how you're supposed to survive that. And that's it. That's the game. So there you go. There's Quake 2. The final boss was actually trivial. Um, yeah, like it didn't do anything. Circle strafing is apparently overpowered in this game, or like just strafing behind cover. Strafing behind cover is overpowered in this game. Cover overpowered. I don't know what else I have to say. Not much. I think most people who remember Quake 2 don't really remember it for the single player campaign. I think most people it's deathmatch and capture the flag. I mean I this is like a semi-blind playthrough of this game. Like most of the single player I don't even remember. So this was more or less a blind playthrough of this game for me. And I played quite a bit of Quake 2 back in the day, but not the single player campaign apparently because I don't remember it. Alright, I'm gonna end the video here. And interestingly, the it's like 10-hour campaign I think, or even less. So when you like add up all the videos, it's I think what is it, 8 hours, 8 hours, 9 hours or so. It's a short game. Even back then, I'm not sure how to judge this. So when they made Quake 3, I think the Quake 3 didn't even have single player. And then when they made Quake 4, they put a single player back in because like most people play the multiplayer, or like most people spend most of the time playing the multiplayer, and so the single player stuff, it's well, it's interesting. Like that's a whole different conversation, which I don't know if I should have here. But the idea that single player is too much work for too little value, there's some merit in that. Like if you look at games that are big, like games like uh, Overwatch and Dota and Counter Strike, StarCraft. Like, what are we talking about? We're talking about multiplayer, like the multiplayer components of the game. Even like games like Street Fighter, which is less big but still kind of big. Like it's the multiplayer competitive components that's really getting the attention and getting the money. Whereas single player campaigns, like people like playing single player, but it's a lot of work for not much return for the game developers, right? And so Valve is not making Half-Life 3. Valve is making Dota 2. You see what I mean? And Blizzard is not. Well, it's kind of making like StarCraft, this single player campaign in StarCraft, but so I guess Blizzard does both. But there's no single player Overwatch, for example, because like because it's not worth the time to make a single player campaign for a game like Overwatch, if that makes sense. So but I like but despite that, I think players enjoy single player content as well, even though it's far less economical for game developers. Anyway, I'm just gonna stop that conversation there because it's just a whole different topic. All right, well, there you go. Quick two, a little bit of gaming history that I think people should be familiar with. I think you should like play this game just to get a feel for the controls because it's back at a time when games were fast, or I guess like id Software made fast games, Doom and Quake, and even the new Doom, which they remade Doom recently, right? And the new Doom is a fast game compared to like cover-based shooters like the crappy Call of Duty crap and or Gears of War crap. Well, they're not really crap, but like there's a lot of this kind of slow shooting these days with like cover-based shooters are slow because like the cover is by definition static, and you'll notice that in Quake there's no, I mean there's cover in the sense that you can hide behind a wall, but there's no cover mechanic in that you can't stick to a wall and stuff like that. And so you run around a lot. Like circle strafing is almost as good as cover in this game. So it's much more run and gun than some other games, and it's fast. and it's fast in a way that's quite enjoyable. It's quite entertaining to move fast. Like you play Sonic, you want to go fast, right? And this sort of kind of fast shooter is not as common these days. But I think people still enjoy them. Anyway, still ending. I'll see you in other games.